What up, you guys? Welcome to the channel where we make StarCraft into one of the most epic ways to play, win, and get reactions from people.
Where does it hurt?
What is going on, you guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Alright, so today we're back at 100 Marines. So, got a bunch of fun clips for you guys where we're going to do 100 Marines. We're going to hide them inside my base. We're going to make players think that they're currently winning the game, but only in the end to find out that they're going to die to 100 Marines, and then we're just going to overswarm 100 Marines inside their base. So, it's going to be super fun. So, hopefully you guys stick around and check this one out. Alright, so I'm playing back as Milkers. I'm over at 9 o'clock here. On my team, I've got a pub. We don't know him. He was okay, but he ended up dying around 6 minutes. Got a buddy down here. He's Terran as well. And then I have another buddy over at 11 o'clock. Hey guys, if you like this sort of content and want to support the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. And as always, come join us to be part of the troll action by dropping ideas, thoughts, or memes for our next funny video. Alright guys, let's get back to the action.
Never know what hit him.
I'm not on the way team. These guys hosted this game, so Malone, these guys are my favorite notorious Peruvian group of friends. So they're not my friends, but these guys are friends, and they're super notorious for doing cannon rushes, doing SCV stacks and things like that, and just making players really upset. So I typically like to join their game and just do a bunch of troll plays on these guys. Been doing it for years. They're super fun to play with and super fun to do a bunch of troll plays on. I obviously try to alternate between different accounts so that they don't know who I am. Now as well, we got another Protoss on their team, and he's doing a cannon rush right here. As you can see, we have Anita. Anita's probably around a 5-ish around there, and then we've got this brown Protoss down here as well too. So overall game level for this team here that we're playing against, these guys are probably around a 5, so they're pretty decent. They kind of know what they're doing, but their timings are obviously off. They're kind of slow and whatnot. Their micros aren't that good except for maybe Anita. So overall, it's a pretty good game for us to get this troll play down for you guys. So alright, so open up the wall here. I'm going to do some tank harassments. You guys know what's up when we're going to do tank harassments and whatnot. This base here at 9 o'clock is super awesome, and I've said this a ton of times on this channel here, and the reason is because I can really take this choke down here. You gotta be careful with the gas here, because if they gas that, then Zerglings can come in. So my ally here is getting me some cannons, which is super awesome. So once I get some tanks here, we're gonna open up with some tanks, do some tank drops. I can then take this choke down here, and I can pretty much seal off brown and 6 o'clock, which is super awesome. So my ally is getting me some cannons. That's gonna be awesome. My other ally here, they try to do a cannon rush on him, and obviously he's very good and he knows what he's doing, so he's not gonna let that slide and let that happen. So and look, check this out. So we got the pylon in front. My ally got this pylon in front here. What that does is it's gonna buy me some time so that I can bring SCVs down. Now the cannon is unpowered, but he made another pylon here, so that's gonna be fine. 3 SCVs is minimum for you to be able to kind of defend against these sort of attacks here. So gotta make sure you bring those 3 SCVs down, guys. They're gonna save your life. So got a mirror popping out here, got a second one coming along the way, so gonna be able to defend against this here. So once I do that, these guys are going to waste a ton of time on me here, which is super awesome. Then this tank factory is going to be almost done here. Sorry, Terran factory is going to be almost done. I'm going to get a starport. We'll get a drop ship, and we'll do some harassments here. Now, key thing about this channel, guys, is we don't want to kill players. So if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. This channel is all about epic troll plays. We don't like to kill players early in the game and ending the game in 12 minutes. That's not what this channel is all about. This channel is all about how can you actually get players to be motivated enough, frustrated enough through mind tricks, deception, trickery, things like that, so then you can actually get them staying in the game long enough so you can actually get to the troll plays and execute them. So if that's new to you and you're more used to obviously playing standard where you're making Marines and Medics, Dragoons, Zealots, ending the game in 12 minutes, then it's going to be a little bit different, but I guarantee it's going to be pretty fun. So hopefully you guys stick around and definitely check this one out. Alright, so Terran starport's almost done here. We're going to get dropship along the way here, and as I said, this pub over at 1 o'clock, he is not good, so he's definitely gonna die here. So if you guys are new to playing StarCraft, playing BGH, or if you've been playing it but you always get killed, make sure you get this choke, guys. I've said that so many times on this channel. You gotta get your chokes. Every player, I started even training my buddy over here, telling him that he needs to get that choke, he needs to get it, and he actually needs to seal it, so he's not sealing it here. once you seal that up, you're gonna be fine. So that's how you survive in BGH, and especially playing in team games. So a lot of players don't know that, so they end up getting cannons around their nexus, and that's how you die. Because dragoons will come in, they'll kill you, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing you can do because you're leaking units inside your base. So remember that movie 300, guys, where obviously they're trying to seal off the narrow choke that's going to be allowing Xerxes' army to get into Sparta. That's what you want to do. Basically, this is it. You want to make sure you kind of seal that off, so then the army can't come in, and that's going to buy you time. So it's really no different here. So, all right. So my ally didn't seal off the choke here, so Zerglings are coming through now. So that's how you die. You gotta totally seal off the choke here with either some zealots, a forge here, because obviously a gateway's got to go on top. That's how you survive. Anyways, so looks like dropship's coming out, guys. We're gonna do a tank drop up here. I'm thinking, because my team is the math on the map is not equating that well right now, I'm gonna have to probably drop this tank off on this cliff here. Sometimes it's kind of tricky to get the tank on the cliff here, so you gotta do it a few times sometimes. Most of the time I do get it on the cliff pretty easily here. So goal here is just to really take out some units here, so then I can take out the probes. The probes are gonna be the main focus. I don't want to kill Brown. I just want to kind of disable him for quite some time here. Make him really behind, so that the math is going to be in our favor, so that it puts our team slightly ahead here. So the fact that he's got to move his probes away, that means that he's probably going to be already like 45 seconds behind, because he's not mining and he's lost so many probes. So that's going to be awesome. Now I knew that Anita was techie, so Anita is definitely getting mutilus. Anita always gets mutilus, and so Anita's going to kill off these tanks here, but that's fine. We did so much damage on Brown here, so it's going to be good. I knew that, so I started getting turrets back at my base here. I'm also going to get a Terran armory, and the reason is because I want to make sure that I do get Valkyries. Valkyries is really what's going to be key in stopping mutilus, because if they get mutilus, they come, they stack mutilus, they pretty much harass you. They'll pick off so many SCVs. You guys want to see what that looks like? Just check out any pro games that that are pretty much being aired. You'll see that Zerg always gets mutilus. They stack it, and they always aim for your workers, and especially for your bio units. And so Valkyries is super key. You don't need too many. You need like maybe 3 or 4, and that's pretty much it. You kind of keep in your base and you just kind of defend. So that's what we're going to do as well. Now this Terran here, this Protoss here, he's definitely going to die. So they're doing a combination between Zerglings and mutilus, and so he's definitely going to die here pretty soon. So did enough damage at 7 o'clock now, so I'm going to seal off this choke down here. So anytime that Brown brings units, they're going to get hit. And that's what I want to do. I want to put enough units down here, tanks down here, so they're just going to hit any units that comes across the river here. And that's also going to seal off 6 o'clock as well too. So if Anita brings like Zerglings, Hydralists, they're going to get hit as well. And so that basically just eases off the pressure for your allies at 5 o'clock and at 11 o'clock. Now ally here is not getting that choke, and so this is going to be super tough for him, and that's exactly not what you want to do here. So Anita's doing some mutal harasses here. Turrets are great, but you definitely need splash units, like the splash rockets that comes out of Valkyries. That's what you need to be able to kind of stop these mutalists here. So as you can see, as I said, guys, dragoons come inside your base and you're pretty much dead. So now I gotta drop off some tanks. I gotta make some more tanks, and that's gonna delay obviously our progression towards getting barracks. So the goal here, I'm gonna get like probably 12 barracks, and that's really gonna help us to be able to get to 100 Marines here. But because I gotta now help my ally here at 11 o'clock, that's gonna delay the time a little bit here. So, but that's okay. He's taking some hits for us. He's gonna be kind of like a punching bag here. So hopefully he's gonna survive long enough so then we can actually do some pretty good damage here, and buying some time for us. So drop off another tank here, probably another one as well. So maybe 4 tanks, and then we'll get some Valkyries over there just to buy him some time here. So started the barracks production, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make 6 more all along down here. I'm gonna rally all of the Marines to around this choke right here, because that's gonna be probably the best real estate here. I'm gonna start getting turrets around my base now, just to kind of seal things off in case if they do drops, or if they want to kind of see what's going on here. So definitely don't want them to know what's up here. So, all right, so we got the Valkyrie out. I'll put it at 11 o'clock here. Don't want to attack. Don't want to do anything. The key focus for this game, guys, and you know, I know a lot of you guys that are watching this, you're probably thinking like, how come there's not a lot of action? How come there's not a lot of back and forth? Well, you can't do that if you want to troll, if you want to get to the troll play, because if we go do, you know, we play standard, and that's pretty much called standard play. These guys will die. I guarantee it. Like, you know, with my ally's micro and, you know, what he does, and if we played standard as well, and my ally made zealots, I made marines and medics, bio units, the game would have ended so long ago, and that's not fun, honestly. And you know, this game's been around forever, guys. You know, there's so many, you know, channels out there, games out there where there's standard play. That's not what this channel's about. This channel's about really getting to some epic plays where we get tons of units and just overswarm players with it. So that's why, guys, if you're wondering like why there's not a lot of action, why there's not a lot of back and forth harassments, now they are harassing us. They're doing a pretty good job at it, but it's not enough, clearly. And Brown was definitely also disabled at the start a little bit as well, and I do have this choke kind of sealed off and contained, so that's why Brown's not setting enough units to kind of go help and attack and kind of do a 3 versus 1. That's why he's not able to do that. So alright, so got the Marines productions coming along now, guys. Let's check the resource chart. I'm at 109/116. So you're going to quickly see that my supply is definitely going to be way ahead of everybody else, and the reason is because we have this natural, and we have the main base here as well too, and we are so ahead of everybody else that getting marines and medics, it's just going to be insane. So you guys will witness that here pretty soon. Alright, so I just cleared off this cannon, cleared off the depot here as well too. Just want to make sure I kind of clear off the pathway so the marines will come through. You know, once you get so many marines and medics, guys, like it's going to be super tough to be able to kind of control it, and what you want to do is, you know, make it that much easier for units to get around, because I'm going to have like 7 groups here of marines and medics. Actually, sorry, like more than that, probably around 8, and then controlling that's going to be super insane. So so yeah, I want to make sure I kind of make my life a lot easier here. So it looks like they're all kind of gathering at 11 o'clock here. They want to do a push at 11 o'clock here. So there's a lot of mutalisks here, but just check it out, guys. What you want to do is not engage these mutalisks head on. Kind of let them attack the cannons first. Let the cannons kind of be the cushion, and then you use your Valkyries afterwards. So as you can see, you know, I moved back because I didn't want these to be head on, but now because of the rockets that just keeps coming out, like they're just destroying the mutalisks. So looks like blue picked off a few tanks here, but that's a pretty good trade because we killed off so many units here. And let's check the food chart here, resource chart. We're at 141/156, guys. Ally is doing a push down at 3 o'clock here. He could have killed him a long time ago if he wanted to, but I don't think that's what he wanted to do, because this creep over with the tanks at the bottom, you know, you can pretty much kind of take out any player that's going to be at 3 o'clock here. So it's kind of overpowering a little bit. It's kind of not fair, not balanced, but just know that, you know, you can pretty much creep over tanks and take out players pretty easily here, unless, you know, Protoss was able to get like Dark Templars, was able to get like Storm or Carriers. That's the only way they're going to be able to stop it, but even then it's pretty hard to be able to kind of get that, because Terran can pretty much tank over pretty early here. So alright, as you can see, guys, back at home we got tons of marines and medics here, so it's going to be pretty crazy. Now these guys have no idea that I have bio units, because as you remembered, I opened up with tanks, with the tank drop, so they're assuming that I'm going mech here. And so once we should reveal these marines and medics, they're going to be in shock, and it's going to be super, super funny. Alright, so we're at 172/180 here. Total game time for this is about 20 minutes, guys. So we're going to finish this one, and then I'm going to head off to the bonus clips. We'll get some more clips of 100 marines on all sorts of different players here for you guys. So it's going to be pretty fun times. Alright, so let's move out to the middle here. We are at 100 marines, guys. Tons here, and I've got even like 20 medics here as well too. So let's make this push. These guys have no idea that I've got 100 marines now. So Anita's upgrading. Anita's like teching so much here, expanding, macroing like crazy. They're so confident that they didn't even get lurkers because they're thinking that we're noobs because I'm playing as milker, so these guys think that I'm a noob. As you guys know, like I smurf different accounts just so that players think that they have a winning chance. So alright, so let's swarm them now. Now these guys are kind of like, what the heck, like where are these marines and medics coming from? Because they were expecting mech units from me, so that's why they didn't get lurkers. Now Anita does have guardians, but even then, like my marines and medics are +2, so even these guardians will have a hard time. Now it looks like blue's trying to do a counter on me, but even with this many barracks guys, like I'm gonna pump out so many marines and medics that he can't do much here. So I do have 2 tanks back at home. I didn't want to make too many here because I wanted to keep the supply. Now back at 6, we're just gonna make our push all the way through here. And Anita has nothing. It doesn't even have swarm. And these guys don't have anything to kind of help Anita here. And Brown can't really push through because there's tanks here, and so he's kind of scared of it. So this is going to be, and honestly, even if he came with like Zealots and Dragoons, like these Marines and Medics would just wipe them out. Like they're so strong right now. The only thing that's going to save them is Storm and Swarm and Lurkers. But it looks like they were so cocky and confident that they don't have any of that ready. So it's super, super funny. Yeah, these Guardians are just getting wasted here because I have +3 now. Alright, check this out. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like Brown's sending those Zealots up here now. Let's see if they're upgraded. No, they're not even upgraded, so this is going to be super funny. Alright, so check this out, guys. We got like we lost a lot of Marines and Medics here, so we're at probably like 50. But yeah, like +3 is just white. It's just cutting up those Zealots. It's crazy. I mean, Marines and Medics is super fun, guys, to be able to do, but, you definitely don't want to do it on a more standard competitive game because, Storm will pretty much wipe out your Marines and Medics so easily. I mean, honestly, Brown just needed, like, maybe, like, 3 to 5 Stormers, and that would pretty much would have ended the game for me, so. It looks like Yellow is pretty much wiped out as well now, so I'm going to make a push now for Brown, even though I know I can kind of contain Brown, but I kind of want to see how Marines and Medics does against Protoss units, so check this out. Oh, it's so funny. His Zealots are dying just like as if they're Zerglings because he doesn't have them upgraded. Alright, let's make this push. Let's send in all the Marines here and Medics. Now, it was so funny after, guys, because after this game, they wanted to play me again. And as soon as I joined the game, they put me on the away team and they said, Milkers, you're going to die now. We're going to get revenge on you. And they kind of just, pointed it at me because there's other players on the team here, but I guess they saw that I made so many Marines and Medics that it made them upset, so they wanted to get revenge on me afterwards, so it's super funny. Alright, so it looks like it's only Malone left in the game, guys. It's just Malone. He's Zerg at 12 o'clock now. Brown left. We're going to send all of our units now to 12 o'clock, even some of the Marines that I just made here as well, so we're back at 100. Alright, let's send them all to blue now. Blue's trying to make a drop, and I'm going to use these Valkyries to kind of wipe out these Overlords here. So he's lost a lot of Hydralisks now. He tried to make an attack at me, but I had turrets here, that's why he turned around, so... And there you have it. Looks like he left, so GG. Oh man, super fun. I love Marines and Medics. Alright guys, let's head over to the bonus clips. So welcome back to bonus clip number 1 for Mass Marines here. So Ally died, now it's a 2 versus 3. We're both at 11 and 12, and it looks like our third is taking the natural, so it's kind of annoying that he's using the natural because I need it so that I can actually get 100 Marines and Medics here. So I'm doing a slight harassment here over at 1 o'clock. I'm going to have to actually make it a little bit more than slight, and the reason is because our third died. So we're going to do some harasses here. Now back at home I started doing an advanced counterattack, so I transitioned into making starports here. We're going to get into race, so blue's definitely not going to expect that. As soon as I'm putting some time behind him here. Put the tanks here because I knew that his SCVs were going to come to this natural, so we took out a bunch of SCVs here as well. Now blue's definitely behind, and what you want to do is go after the Terran player first, because Terran's always a threat first early in the game, and then Protoss, and then Zerg's always last. Alright, so let's send these race in here now. We're gonna finish off blue, actually not finish him up, but we want to just kind of hurt him quite a bit here, and then we're gonna transition into a bunch of barracks. We'll use this real estate here, and then we're going to get some fun reactions from players. Take out these SCVs. And I love it. He lifted his command center, and that's even better because we can kill the command center just that much quicker. And he realized it, so he landed it. It's too funny. All right, we'll do some more harasses. Teal here made some mutalists. I don't want to kill too much because they're kind of in a sensitive state right now. If we kill them too much, which I know I could go and kill Teal, Zerg at 6 o'clock, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just gonna buy some time here for us so I can get to mass Marines and medics, because the focus for this game, guys, is Marines and medics. It's not race. All right, let's go do some harasses here at Zerg. Just gonna scout around here, kind of see if there's any bases at 7, if they're expanding. I don't think they are, because they know that I have Wraiths. So typically when you get Wraiths, these guys, they typically don't want to expand yet until they get observers and whatnot, because if Cloak is around, it's going to be hard for them to be able to do that. So it looks like there's an expansion here, which I kind of expected. We'll take this out, buy some time here as well. Take out the probes. Now, I'm not going to cloak yet, because if I cloak now, they're going to bring overlords. So I'll wait for them to come, and now I'll cloak. Now we're going to take out this nexus here. Again, just want to put us slightly ahead so that we can actually get to the troll place here. So, looks like he does have observers, so I'm going to run these away now. But we picked off quite a bit of probes here. Alright, so I made a command center over at 9 o'clock here, so we got a secret base. Now, I told Blue, I said, like, dude, you're not doing anything useful. Give me that expansion so I can use it, so I can get my economy much stronger here. All right, so we're gonna start off with probably about 50 Firebats here. I'm gonna do a massive drop on 6 o'clock here and just shock him with with 50 Firebats, and then we're gonna transition off into 100 Marines afterwards, guys. So check this out. All right, so let's do this drop here. And he has no idea what's going to be inside these dropships, so he's probably thinking that it's gonna be like Marines and medics. But we're gonna drop these Firebats on top of the Hydralisk. So check this out. Oh man, it's so crazy. Just see so many Firebats coming out and just like wiping out Hydralisk. Oh man. All right, so I'm gonna pick them up again, and I'm gonna drop them off right on top of it, because these buildings are kind of blocking the pathway for Firebats. So I'm gonna pick up a few more, and then we'll drop some Firebats over there. We'll take out that sunken as well. We'll use these Firebats to take out the drones here. Super funny. And his base is just like just being swarmed with like little red ants. It looks so funny. They're like fire ants. And he's trying to micro against Firebats. It looks so funny. Oh my god. All right, let's take out his hive here and everything. It's too funny. All right, so it looks like 5 o'clock. The Protoss down here, he's transitioned into carrier, so this is gonna be fun. Let's see if his carriers. I don't think his carrier's upgraded because he doesn't have that many. So back at home, this is where I transitioned into mass Marines here and medics. So we're gonna swarm his base with 100 Marines and medics, and he's gonna be shocked because he's like, shit, my carriers can't do anything against 100 Marines. So it's gonna be awesome. All right, guys, we got the Marines and medics in the middle here. Let's do the push into his base here. Now I scanned it. It looks like he's got a few Dark Templars, got cannons popping up, but it's not gonna stop these Marines and medics, guys. Let's send everything in here, and look, he's got the carriers even coming as well, combined with a few Zealots and cannons, but it's not going to do nothing. His carriers are... Okay, so they have +1 on it. They got +2 on armor, but still, +2, +3 is coming along here as well. Yeah, these interceptors are all going to die. Yeah, they're popping. You can see them like dwindling down here. Back at home, made a few more now. We're gonna keep the production going. We'll keep sending Marines and medics here. And he's probably a bit confused because he's like, I thought I had this game. Because typically when Protoss gets carriers, they're pretty confident. They're like, we're gonna win this game. So he's probably a little bit confused right now. He's probably like, how is this happening? And he's got no more interceptors here, guys. It's too funny. Now I'm just gonna start dematrixing because I've got like some energy here. It's too funny. Anytime like you see players making like mass marines and medics versus Protoss, especially mid to late game, you know like they're trolling you. So if somebody did this to me, I know exactly what they're doing. But a lot of players that have been invested so much and kind of don't know like the timings and dynamics of the stages of the game, a lot of times they'll stay till the end, and that's awesome for me because I can actually get these clips for you guys. Alright guys, so this game's coming to an end. Let's hop over to the second bonus clip game. Welcome back to bonus clip number 3 for 100 mass marines here. This game I'm going to open up with a standard build. We're going to go straight into barracks here. I'm not going to do any tank drops or anything like that, so it's going to be fun. We're going to get straight to the fun here and getting marines and medics, do some micros, and then I'm going to save these marines and medics, and then we're going to do a massive push with 100 marines on this Zerg down here, and then this Protoss as well down here. Alright guys, standard build here guys. We're going to get 2 barracks. Got the academy. Stim is done upgrading here. Got 2 medics, probably actually 3. We'll wait for 3. I get 1 firebat. I got 8 marines here. We'll leave 1. Sorry, 9 marines here. We'll leave 1 behind the wall. We'll do a quick push over at 9 o'clock or at 11 o'clock here. All right, tell my ally here. I said send those zealots towards me, meet me, and then he's gonna follow me now to 11 o'clock. Ally's a bit slow here. I don't know what he's doing. Alright, let's go do the push. We'll clear this out so that my ally at 12 o'clock here can bust out. Yeah, this Protoss here was overly confident. I don't know why, what he was doing here. Alright, let's bust through now. Pick off all the probes here. Alright, let's take out the Nexus because there's a bunch of units coming here. So I know these marines and medics won't last forever, because these zealots would definitely come and destroy them. So let's try to take out the Nexus before all these units come here. And we're going to take it out. Boom. Nice. That was a good trade there. Back at my base now, I started the expansion. So we got a second command center now. Got a bunker down here as well too. 2 bunkers. In case if they do try to do a counter on me, I have the defense that I need. Now, started upgrading armor already, so it's almost at 50%. We're going to get a second engineering bay, and then we'll get upgrades going here, guys. Got to make sure I keep up with a starport and getting the science facility, because +1 is going to be done here soon, so we need that +2 soon. So, I'm going to send some units here to go help my ally, because he's being countered. Should be okay, though. Alright. Wiped out those units. Now we're good. I think we should be able to kind of take out 11 o'clock now. Alright, so 11's done. Now it's a 2 versus 3. So we pretty much are in the lead, so we can pretty much get to the troll play here, guys. And now I started making barracks. We'll get more. We got about 8 now. We'll probably get like 4 more, so we're still around 12. I'll get a few starports here just so I can get vessels as well. +1 is done on armor, +2 is coming along here, +1 on attacks is coming here soon as well. Just gonna keep marines and medics at the middle here. Typically, if I'm playing in a more serious game, I'd have to bunker middle if it's just me, so that we can kind of contain Protoss. Protoss would typically get stormed by now, so they'll make a push. So that's why you're gonna get bunkers. But we're playing with players that are okay. They're not that great. These guys are probably like around a 5, so they're okay. Definitely a lot better than the 4s that we typically kind of see, but still. Alright, so it looks like Red's trying to make a push here for the middle. Has no idea that I got marines and medics here, so he's gonna have a hard time trying to break this through. Actually, he does have a observer there, so maybe he does see that I have it. Just trying to go and save 5 o'clock here. Don't want to reveal too much yet. I kind of want him to get more. Now back at 9 o'clock, I got turrets all around my base. I'll get some more around here as well. Alright. Let's break through here. Take out these lurkers, because the vessel came here. Then we'll revert back, and we'll take out these dragoons here. We'll cut them off, because I don't want all these dragoons coming over to 3 o'clock. Alright, that's enough. Now let's go save these marines and medics until we got 100, and then we'll make a push. Alright, let's check the resource chart, guys. We're at 129/148, so almost there. Just doing some scanning around here. It looks like Storm has not come yet. Zerg is making some Guardians here. Now, I know Zerg is getting an expansion. I'm going to let him get it. I want him to get bigger, much bigger. Let's check the resource chart, guys. We're at 160/188. Almost there. It's like Red's trying to make an attack in the middle here, so I'm going to send all my Marines and Medics down. Just going to swarm all of his Dragoons here. We're at +1 on attacks, +2 on armor here, so these Dragoons are definitely having a hard time. Check the resource chart. We're at 177/200, so almost there. Alright, did a scan here. Looks like there's some lurkers here. So check this out, guys. We're going to go in and wipe out these lurkers. I'm going to do a D-Matrix old school move here from pros. I'm going to D-Matrix one of the Marines here, and then I'm going to make them follow that Marine. Meanwhile, I'll use the rest of the Marines here. We'll take out the lurkers. Alright, so let's send everything through here. Send all of our Marines. Oh, and he left right away. He knew. Oh, it's too bad. That would have been awesome to kind of see all these Marines in action here. Alright, let's send them back. Let's go to red now. Alright, let's do the finale here, guys. Alright, let's send everything through. I'm gonna D-Matrix all of these Marines here. We're gonna push everything through. We are at +3 on armor and +2 on attacks. And he is done. Alright guys, let's move on to our final bonus clip for Mass Marines. Alright you guys, welcome back to our final bonus clip for 100 Mass Marines on players here. So I'm over at 11 o'clock. We are pretty much in the lead here. There's 3 players. I've got about 4, we got another 9 here, so 13 barracks. I have 2 engineering bays. We have +1 on upgrades here. Now I'm just gonna wait till I get to about 200, and we're gonna do a push on blue here. So blue's actually a pretty decent player over at 1 o'clock here. He's probably like around 5.5, so a pretty decent player. So it's gonna be fun to be able to kind of do this 100 Mass Marine push on him and kind of see how he's gonna defend against it. So, alright, just gonna clear the pathway here a little bit. I'm telling this ally here at 12 o'clock, I'm telling him to move now. Now he was a bit concerned at the start. He's wondering like why I was going for a fast expansion. He had no idea. He thought I was a noob. So now I don't think he thinks that anymore. So we're gonna go and overswarm blue here. Now it looks like he's got some stormers here as well. So I did upgrade EMP. So scanning his base. Oh, he is going carriers. Interesting. Okay, he's got a few stormers here. He's making a dark archon because I think he's gonna try to use melee storm on my Marines and medics here, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. And I'm gonna EMP his units as well, so he can't use it. Looks like Zerg's trying to do a counter at us, but we got Marines and medics here at home, so we should be good. Looks like this Protoss here is trying to come to blue to help him, but these tanks from my ally will take them out. Did EMP here as well. Alright, we'll send some more Marines and medics and we'll do this push here. Scanning his base, looks like he's clumped his units up down here. He's trying to hide it. So I'm going to push all my Marines and medics up to the top here, spread them out, and check this out, guys. Now I'm going to send in a few Marines here, rush them through, take out the Templar, and immediately, yeah, and then we'll use these Marines here. And I don't think he even realizes that he has those Templars. Boom. Yeah, we're going to take out this carrier here as well. His carriers are not upgraded because his money is definitely spread it out pretty badly. So he's not going to have a strong upgrade on carriers here. We'll send the rest here as well, and it looks like we're kind of being stopped here by a bunch of Hydralists. So we'll take out these Hydralists here as well. We'll keep sending Marines and medics to 1 o'clock here. And there you have it, guys. Hopefully you guys got to enjoy this. We got another fun 100 Marines and Medics. Always fun to use Marines and Medics. It's super fun to kind of do it against players of all sorts of different skill levels. Now it's definitely hard to do this against players that are, I'd say, like around 6 and above, because they're typically, you know, much better. So they'll get like Storm, they'll like be able to kind of defend against this pretty easily, and it's going to be harder for me. Or they're pretty much going to leave the game very early, and so we're not going to be able to kind of get these troll clips for you guys. But nevertheless, I hope you guys got to enjoy it. Drop some funny memes, thoughts, ideas, guys. If you like the video, make sure you guys hit that like button as well. I'm always looking forward to those ideas you guys have for our next video. It's always fun. As always, I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.